What's happening, guys? So, we are back with a stream. I ain't going to call it no emergency stream type of thing, but it kind of is because it was unplanned. I had no desire, or I won't say desire because that's the wrong word to use. I had no plans whatsoever to do a stream today because, I've got nothing to talk about really. But then being on X, now I have something to talk about. And what we're going to get into is we're going to get into a crying set of fan base and the fan base of I Told You So. Yeah. And we're this early into the season. So imagine how much more streams I'm going to give you when I see some more shit this season. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Big up to Why Not in the building. Unexpected stream. It is. And there's a reason for it. Yeah. There's a reason for it. But big up to you. We're going to be talking about the crying fan base of Liverpool fans. Because what they have shown us, and hashtag not all of them, yeah, but what they have shown us is they are a bunch of crybabies, yeah. Always got something to cry about, that fan base, yeah. Always got something to cry about. So we're gonna get into it because my screen sharing is already prepared, yeah. So we're gonna get started, and then obviously we're gonna talk about Manchester United. They failed to beat Fulham. Realistically, Man United players failed to score a goal so far this season. Man like Benjamin Tesco, 007 pending. That front three, 007 pending. You know what I mean? United fans crying again about Ruben 10 Amorim because he's doing 10 Amorim things. Yeah? Crying to me and I'm not having it. I told you so. I told United fans, I told you guys, I know Man United fans more than they know themselves. I can tell them about themselves more than what they could tell me about themselves. Yeah? I told these man, don't get fooled by what you did versus Arsenal in terms of your performance, because United fans were just full of it. Oh, but we perform well, mate. That's how we perform. No, you played Arsenal. You will turn up, of course. You should never get fooled if you know somebody always turns up in a certain way against somebody. You can't take that for gospel and say, yeah, that's who the person is. You know what I mean? Because it's the games like this, your Fulhams and them, your Crystal Palaces, your Sunderlands, your Brightons, your Wolves. It's them teams you need to look at. Those are the teams where if you see a world-class performance against those teams, then maybe that's who you are now. Doing it against Arsenal, doing your best performance, I haven't seen anything of the game. I guarantee you they didn't play as good as what they did against us. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. I guarantee you right now, how United played against Fulham probably weren't as good as what they did against us. And they've got Burnley at Old Trafford next. Guarantee it. Because they got fooled by it. They thought, oh, look how we performed against Arsenal. Get fooled by it every single time. Hook, line, and sinker. Yet again. Keep falling for it. Keep falling. They couldn't beat Fulham. You know what I mean? We were getting panned second half. I haven't seen anything of that game. I know the highlights are up, but I haven't put them on yet. 1-1 against Fulham. 2 former Arsenal players combining for the goal. Y'all, you man winning 1-0 because of an own goal. That shouldn't, you man are something else. And we're called the Stoke team, you know. We're the Stoke of football these days. You know what I mean? Set piece FC. What happened to your set pieces? Bruno Fernandes missing a penalty. Y'all are something else. We're going to get into crying set of Liverpool fans. Yeah? Because, like I said, these men have always got something to cry about. So, let's talk about this. Sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. So, as you can see here, this tweet. Now, this chant. Now, I don't know much about chants. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. But the chant that you hear in this is apparently stolen from Liverpool fans, because they had a chant for, I think, Van Dijk or whatever it was. Because I've seen bare tweets, and we've stolen it and made our own version of it. So this tweets of this video is riddled, is infested with, let's just call it L19, Liverpool 19. Let's call it that. You know what I mean? It's a virus. You know what I mean? And it's, they're just all in here, just basically having to go at Arsenal fans because who they got no originality, man. So I don't know who this Stephanie is, but I bet they're a Liverpool fan. Oh, followed by AGT. Okay, that's a clue right there. Let's have a look. So this is a tweet that I've clicked into. They have no shame at all. The most rancid club and fan base ever. Yeah, let's see who they support. Let's have a look. Oh, see, there you go. There you go. That's not enough. Okay, I hope I don't see anything graphic on here because the yeah. See, that's all. That's all I need to see. So it's a Liverpool fan. So it's yet another Liverpool fan on that post crying about Tutu bit chanting. The same fan base, by the way, when we beat City 5-1 last season, same fan base that came out in force against us. Like we did something wrong. We were never catching them in the league anyway. We knew that. At least I did. But they're treating us like we're prime Man United now. Man United have been slapping league titles on their head top for the past 30 some years and change. Yeah. They finally get 2 league titles to their name, 2 Premier League titles to their name now. Now Arsenal are the biggest rivals ever of this fan base. So let's just click into this original tweet of Tara. Yeah. Let's have a look at the replies. Oh, Liverpool fans are crying. Yep. The little rats in the comments because they're not bothered but felt the need to comment. Yeah, exactly. The unbothered fan base. The ones that your team's just won a league title and all y'all did was cry about Trent. All right. Steal every chance, so embarrassing. Make something up for yourselves. Cringe club. From a Liverpool fan. Of course. Maybe you should try and copy a winning mentality, darling. Last 3 chants yous have had have been based off current Liverpool songs. Bit sad, really, isn't it? Now, this person is right. We should try and copy a winning mentality. I agree with that. For fuck's sake, so cringe. Worksaholic. Scouse, not English. Yeah, I've seen it. No, the whole chestnut fan base. And you supported our wordist. Alright. Okay. Again, y'all don't care about the crime or nothing. It's the fact that the person played for Arsenal. That's what you care about. Because if it was one of your players, yeah, you might don't start trying to virtual signal. See, this is what I can't stand when people just virtual signal. Because when you can see people are doing it. If they had a football player there's some sort of suspicion that the person might be an R-wordist, yeah, but there's nothing that says you're guilty or you've 100% done it. It's just that you might be getting in trouble for it. These men are not going to be like, oh yeah, get him out of the club. They're not going to do that. They ain't going to do it. Bollocks. But anyways, it's the how do I get to the quote that's to view the I can't remember how you do it on here. there's a way. I know on the app you can see the quoted replies, but anyways, I won't really need to do that because even I, on my profile, I clamped down on Liverpool fans that were getting involved. So yeah, people were crying about this. I hope every Liverpool fan sees this and starts crying. I liked that. So red for life. I'm assuming that's a Liverpool fan. Embarrassing. Diaz song you copied last year. Cheers a song this year. You'll be singing You Never Walk Alone next year. And you know what? If we win the league title on your head top, I will personally sing You'll Never Walk Alone. I will personally stream this channel singing your shit. I'll personally do it. And y'all can turn around and say, I've seen him do it. I'll do it. Honestly, I'll do it. I will sing. In fact, I have a good mind. Yeah, I have a good mind. Should Arsenal win the league, I have a good mind to get "You'll Never Walk Alone" on the back of the shirt of the season of the title win. That's how petty I am. Always be the bridesmaid, never the bride. Their second evening chance. Arsenal fans waste no time cooking up bangers, but that's gonna be loud at the Emirates. Why can't you just make your own songs, mate? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know what they say, mimicking is the greatest form of flattery. We know we make the best chance. Now, Liverpool fans are genuinely upset about this, you know. You know what I mean? So first it was Trent leaving, now this. You know what I mean? Trent leaves the football club and they're all out in force crying. Meanwhile, they just won their 20th league title, matching Manchester United. And all they cared about was, oh, Trent's leaving, mate. The season's just started now. We're 2 games in, and they're crying about a chant that we've stolen. Fam, you won the league title, your 20th league title, be happy and just move on. You know what I mean? You'll get over it. Get over it, man. Grow up. You still every Liverpool chant for your club, pitiful. Well, maybe this is where the hate comes from then, from Liverpool fans that want to treat us like arch nemesis all of a sudden. Maybe that's where it comes from, us stealing their chance. I don't know if the stealing of the chance was before we bottled the league last. Well, I wouldn't even say we bottled the league, but before Liverpool won the league last season, or if it was since then, probably might have been before. The corniest, cringiest club ever. Your identity is to copy Liverpool, which is something you'll never be. By that logic, yeah, we could just be petty and say that, you know, we could just turn around and say something stupid like, well, we've won 3 Premier Leagues, you've won 2, you're trying to copy us. You know what I mean? Like, we could just go petty for petty. Copying everything from Liverpool apart from winning trophies. Well, yeah. And that's from Tottenham fan, actually. You know what I mean? A Tottenham fan, you know, the 2 hands on the 2 bit of Europa. Now they want to talk like this. All right, and you know what I mean. We'll be back in 20 years' time when that's the only thing you've won in that period, and we would have won some other stuff in that time. You know what I mean? Because I'm at least confident that in the next 20 years we'll still win more trophies than Tottenham. So let me just play the original video of this. Let me just play it with something. So the chant in the video this is what Liverpool fans are crying about, and it's all over X. Like literally, when I go on X, I'm seeing Liverpool fans replying to videos of these chants, crying about "You copied us, mate." You know what I mean? Big up to Geordie in the building. And big up to you, of course, Warren. In Bremo 002, Cunha 002, man like Benjamin Tesco 002. I know. All that money spent on that attack, and these man can't score yet. Where goes the United striker who was on loan under Ten Hag, tall hanky, why scored today? Who's he playing for now? Big up to you, Rod. Jalen Sims says, sold Man United a dream. When we play against Man United at Old Trafford, United fans are sold a dream every single time, hook, line, and sinker. The fan base, you almost have to feel sorry for them, don't you? Big up to Yugi Gabriel. Big up to you. Facts, same old United, or should I say, man divide. Well, let's get back onto this crime fan base of Liverpool fans. So I responded. Oh yeah, I responded to that saying, "Cry, Liverpool fans, cry. You better hope Arsenal don't touch the league because I'll personally sing You'll Never Walk Alone, just because I know how sensitive you are." And like I said, I will do it. I will use that. I'll use it as my intro. I'll replace my intro with that. Tanya. So I replied to this. So, never seen a club or set of fans so desperate to be like Liverpool in my life, mate. Not an ounce of originality. It's a disgrace. Crying to me, and I'm not having it. Absolute crybabies. It's amazing how Liverpool fans think that the world revolves around them. We don't give a shit about you, mate. The fans here are just enjoying their day. Don't give a shit about us, but copy absolutely everything we do. Disgrace. I'm confident enough to say I don't think one Arsenal fan was thinking about Liverpool when chanting about a new signing of Eze. I don't think there was one Arsenal fan thinking, "Oh, let's wind Liverpool fans up, mate." You know what I mean? But y'all were thinking about us. Y'all were thinking about us when you won the league. Y'all were thinking about us a lot. And City were the ones that were slapping league titles on your head top the majority of the time. You know what I mean? John Stones clearing the ball off the line stopped you man going invincible. You got over that though, didn't you? You know what I mean? But we're thinking about y'all. Nah, fam. So who came up? Because I hear chants of the same pattern, but with different words in football all the time. I literally do. People will have it about their clubs. You know what I mean? Now, some are more unique to others, yes. So you can lay your claim on it. You'll get over it. Why would you if we're always the bridesmaid and never the bride, it shouldn't even really matter to you, man, that we copied your chant. We're just the bridesmaid anyway. We're never the bride. So, you know what I mean? You're more likely to be the bride than what we are. You know what I mean? So if we're just imposters of your chance, it shouldn't worry you, should it? You know what I mean? Another crying Liverpool fan. That's what I put, because that's what it was. that tweet made me laugh. Oh, I don't think I can show that on YouTube because that's right. So this tweet, a full circle moment for Eze. A Liverpool fan tweets, "Why are Arsenal being celebrated for spending 68 million on a 27-year-old who was in their academy, but Man United, their rivals, their enemies, who they've only just caught up on the amount of league titles of that club, but United were laughed at for doing the same with Pogba." Why is the Liverpool fan worried about that, guys? Why is the Liverpool fan worried. Why is he white knighting for Man United? Why would a Liverpool fan do that? Why would they give a shit that much? They could have used any player. They could have gone to any other team. They didn't have to go to Man United. They didn't have to go to the direct ops. Nope. It's because it's Arsenal. What did I tell you guys? It's all about hating Arsenal. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't matter who's rivals with who. Everybody in football has a common rival, and that's Arsenal. So much so to the point where you will have a Liverpool account, White Knight, for Manchester United in expense of Arsenal. I told you, man, already. When you see how, Man United won these trophies in pre-season, Spurs won these trophies in pre-season, but Arsenal haven't done anything, it's all geared towards pointing the finger at Arsenal and laughing at them. That's why we can't say that, oh, well, the last trophy we won technically was a Community Shield. We can't say that because we'll get laughed at. But then they'll tell us Crystal Palace won 2 trophies this year. Last time Crystal Palace won a trophy, 15 days ago, or whenever it was. But we're reduced all the way down to the last time we won a trophy was August the 1st, 2020. That's what we're reduced down to. Not August 2023. A Liverpool account is saying, why are Arsenal being celebrated for spending 68 million on a 27-year-old who was in their academy, but Man United, were laughed at for doing the same with Pogba? Now, I'm saying that to say that the fact that a Liverpool fan account is tweeting that and white knighting for Man United just to point the finger at Arsenal and say, why is it's okay for you guys? That's what I'm getting at. I'm not saying that what the person said was wrong. I'm just saying it's funny how Liverpool will literally come together with Man United, link arms, if it means going at Arsenal. Let's see what the replies said. Did the stars tell you to post that, you utter weirdo? Ask VAR, your saviour, that stupid question. Yes, VAR, who ignored a clear handball in the goal scoring situation versus Bournemouth. How old was Van Dijk before Liverpool bought him? 27 is not so bad. How old was Chris Wood? And the person saying the point's gone over their head. Man United paid 90 million in 2016, a then world record fee for someone who left at 19. Arsenal paid 68 million in 2025, far less money than Man United, and Eze left 13, literally a kid. If you can't see the massive difference, then I can't help you. They don't want to see the difference though, because all they want to do is have a go at Arsenal. Last season, we beat City 5-1. Liverpool fans were having a go at us. Now you got a Liverpool account, LFC stats, LFC data is the tag of the account, talking about, well, it wasn't good enough when United did it. Why did they care about Man United? I don't know. You know what I mean? Because when United do it, it's wasting money, but when Arsenal do it, it's smart business agendas undefeated. A Liverpool fan. Wow. See, look, you see? White knighting. Because when United do it, it's wasting money. But when Arsenal do it, it's smart business. Agenda is undefeated, coming from a Liverpool fan. I don't know. Can you guys see the pattern here? This is what Liverpool fans are willing to do to Man United just because let's go at Arsenal.
Oh, that's classy. Oh, I can't, but this is going too far.
Some of the stuff that...
It is wild out here. It is absolutely wild out here. Because one team are completely irrelevant and one team are Manchester United. Because it's their year. Yeah. It's madness. Yeah, he's shy and his drop-off will be unreal. Only a matter of time before Arsenal twats turn on him because they are the most unbearable fans in football, coming from a West Ham fan. I can't wait for you, man, to get relegated. I'm telling you. And they see this West Ham fans, to me, looking at how Liverpool fans are today, they're the Northern West Ham fans. Have this imaginary rivalry with Arsenal, so much so to the point where we could just beat a team and just be glad that we've beaten a certain team. Nothing to do with them, and they'll come out in force talking about us in a negative way, as if we've done something wrong. I can't wait for the suffering West Ham fans are going to feel, and I don't mind saying that. The suffering of you're in the Championship. I can't wait for it because I called all season. I don't think they'll keep Potter all season, but you know, just them being in a relegation fight is enough for me. In all fairness. You know what I mean? So people point out the difference. Facts, all the media, hype, and engagement likes because he's part of the England squad and English. Yeah, a Liverpool fan. That's funny. That's funny, that. That's profile pic worthy at this point. Liverpool fans are so jobless. Yeah, Man United did sign him and got rid of him twice. Yeah, well, okay. Who laughed at United? You. And why the F would we care about Pogba signing for United nearly a decade ago? If you're going to hate, at least try and do it properly. Pathetic tweet from an even more pathetic messenger. Is this who's this? That's an Arsenal fan. Because that looks like an O2 shirt there. Oh yeah, it's a white and red thing. Yeah. Why would you care? Liverpool fan. Why would you care about what United are doing? Oh, I know why. Because it's just to go at Arsenal. That's all it is. Are you seriously retarded or are you just trolling? You're saying you're trying to compare this to Pogba. Do you even know what age Pogba left United senior team in the first place? You effing idiot. Also, where is Liverpool mentioned? See? You know what I mean? A Liverpool, just I want you guys just to picture this. Some of you Liverpool fans really are dumb as F, aren't you? Can't get enough interactions talking about your own club, so you have to constantly talk about Arsenal. Arsenal didn't borrow the money from Liverpool, so F off. You know what I mean? It's wild out here. Another one. Copied every song Liverpool have, including the cheers and one for Eze. And now they've even used the slogan we used for Van Dijk's contract extension. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, as they say. Desperate to be Liverpool. Embarrassing. These men are something else, you know. Another Liverpool fan. Yeah? Would be singing You'll Never Walk Alone if they could get away with it, mate. They've even taken the top of their tunnel. It looks so much like Anfield now. So now we've taken the top off our roof at the Emirates Stadium for where the players walk out. Now we're trying to be Anfield. You know, the stadium that doesn't have the big screen so that you could see a VAR situation that's going on. So that you know what's going on. That's how old our stadium is. Yeah, we're trying to be like you, man, aren't we? All right. Everton have got a nicer stadium than you, man. You know what I mean? They should take You Never Walk Alone. That North London Forever is the most forced, meaningless song ever. A song about prostitutes. Incredibly strange. I don't even like the North London Forever song. I personally hate it. I don't like it. Wasn't Anfield originally for Everton and You Never Walk Alone originally Celtic? Well, see, this is the thing. Everton were the original Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken. Liverpool were the original Liverpool. If I've got my facts right, Liverpool Football Club weren't the originals. If I've got my facts right. Let me just see what the people say in the replies. It was an American Broadway music song, authentic to the core. Can't believe I have to Google to prove you wrong. Ready to being the first club to adopt and sing You Never Walk Alone. I'm from 1963 chart success. A Liverpool band. Yeah, but okay. So originality of Liverpool then. All right. Let me just do something. Oh shit. Oh, let me show you guys something. Let me show you, man, something. So I asked, was Liverpool FC the original club in Liverpool before Everton? No. Everton was the original club in Liverpool, founded in 1878, while Liverpool FC was formed in 1892 from a dispute between Everton's board and Anfield leaseholder John Holding, however you pronounce it. After Everton moved to Goodison Park, Holding founded Liverpool FC to play at the now empty Anfield Stadium. So a dispute is why you man exist. And Everton said, we're out. I guess that's why you'll never hear Liverpool fans talk about how, Arsenal, they're not originally a North London club, because I know they can't fucking say that without having their back being sniped. Yeah. That's why you won't see Liverpool fans saying that, because they're not even the original thing in where they are. Everton's the original Liverpool. You know what I mean? You're just now more successful than them. You know what I mean? But all they want to do is come on social media talking about someone's copying them. All right. Y'all copied the Liverpool club that has a nice stadium, a nice, shiny, new stadium, while you're stuck in that old piece of shit. Yeah? Across from Goodison Park. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? With no screen or whatever it is. The summit that stadium didn't have. It was I think it's am I thinking of Old Trafford? I'm sure I think it's 1 and 2 anyway. Whatever it is. You know what I mean? Y'all are even the originators. You know what I mean? Yeah, you dominate Liverpool with the success and all that, and dominate England with the success and all that, and whatever, and Europe and all that stuff now. But on the topic of originality, y'all ain't the originals. You know what I mean? You copied Everton. Fuck out of here. Seeing how rattled Liverpool fans can easily get, I'd suggest we keep rattling y'all. Y'all just won your 20th league title. You'll be all right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's what my tweet's saying. Y'all be all right. Get over it. You know what I mean? Trent left. Oh, well. 2-2 bit of copied chance. Oh, well. You've copied Everton. You know what I mean? Y'all had to call yourselves Liverpool just so that people knew where you are. What the fuck are we talking about? You know what I mean? Liverpool fans yet again crying online after Arsenal win a game convincingly. Just focus on your team retaining the title, innit? That's what I put after seeing this. Put your money on Arsenal singing "You Never Walk Alone" next season. Put any money down if you're actually from Liverpool. You've been on benefits your whole life. That's beef. Right, so that was that from that. All I see on the timeline, if it's not what I usually see, is this. There's gonna be some Liverpool fan crying. So a Man United fan now is trying to, when people are just trying to just make claims. If you could bring back the one. Arsenal fans taking our songs is then basically admitting LFC have the best fans in the world, mate, and they're desperate to be like us. Y'all started off your existence wanting to be like Everton. You had to call yourselves the city of where you are, fam. Everton is the original you, if you want to go that far. You know what I mean? Again, these men want to talk about originality. Your history tells otherwise. The hell. Let's just see. We cannot let this lot win the league. Anfield Edition posted that. We can't let them win the league, people. So I want you guys to understand, yeah? And I know I've been ignoring the comments for a while, yeah? But I want you guys to understand, if City are up against us in the league, these men will cheer for Man City to win the league over us. These men will be out in force talking about... Hold on. These men will be out in force begging Man City to win the league.
Oh, that's classy. Oh, I can't, but this is going too far.
Some of the stuff that...
This is what that lot are. Let's see the comments. Let's have a look. You can't stop us. I don't know what that video is, but I can't be asked watching it. We will be, because of our sheer stinginess and greed. Selling Diaz and Darwin without any replacement was utter crime. Cringiest club and fan base. I mean, the guy on the left doesn't even know how to interlock his fingers, so no, we cannot let them win. Blah blah blah. City are weak. We need to take advantage and dominate for years to come. Don't worry, they're going to lose their gas in January. We don't have to do anything. They're Arsenal. Well, I can't argue with that, to be honest. They won't. City and Chelsea have more chance. No, you're hoping City and Chelsea, for the good of football and humanity, I completely agree. They're calling it the worst celebration. They can't, no worries. They ain't doing jack, they'll bottle it up. I understand they're cringe, but let's be honest here, that celebration is cold, bro. We won't like last season. They are nobody's compared to us. And yeah, of course, when they're ahead, near 500 million spent, Liverpool should win the league easily. That's coming from a Man United fan. So just the Man United equivalent to what I'm talking about, really. Okay for Sporting to do it, though, weren't it? I'm telling you, everything's geared towards hating on us. I'm telling you. Let's just scroll down my feed and let's just have a look. That's Tom Robinson. I rate Josh Conquino. You know what? Just looking at this tweet, I won't be surprised if there's a Liverpool fan in there saying some shit. Let's have a look. You can't rule it out these days. I'm surprised. Anyways, let me get into your comments before I carry on. These men are something else. I'm telling you, these men are something else. These Liverpool fans have got really annoying since last season, not gonna lie. I thought our fan base was insecure. For me, what did it for me was when we beat City 5-1 and I saw Liverpool fans all over it. And then I commented on Big Steve's Instagram post, basically saying that he was coping, basically. And I had Liverpool fans on there commenting on there, sucking him off to go against me. And I'm thinking, fam, I didn't say anything about Liverpool. I'm commenting on a Man City's post, Man City fans' post. And that's what did it for me. That's when because I started to see some shit. And I'm thinking, these men are getting a bit carried away, but, you know, whatever, innit? Like, they're going to win the league, so I can't really blame them. But it was that did it for me. That was the turning point for me. Because I've always said, if we don't win the league, I'd rather Liverpool win it. I've always said that. If it's not going to be us, I'd rather it be them than see Man City win it again. But then seeing that now, why'd you have to have a new clip for you? You just triggered my memory. Memory cells activate. You have to point me to where this clip is. Liverpool are ripe to get title ripped off them again by us. The hate is real. Pogba's scenario is different. Pogba was the first team ready. Eze was a kid. That will under Teta. But if we do, if we win the league, I'm singing "You Will Never Walk Alone," and I'm doing it on purpose. And I would employ all Arsenal fans, yeah, to do it. Just sing "You'll Never Walk Alone," or just to piss them off. Because if this is how they're acting and we're doing nothing, whoa! If we win the league or the Champions League or something like that. West Ham won their one European trophy, first trophy since the 80s, now acting like they are dogs bollocks trying to big exactly just relegate them so they remember their place. Exactly. I can't West Ham to be relegated, that'll do good for me. Big up to Godfrey in the building. And they can join their true rivals Millwall in the Championship. Yeah. They can start focusing on trying to on just getting one over on them and everything like that. You know what I mean? It's just foolishness. They better hope we don't touch the league because we will be the big bully in the playground. I ain't gonna play with that lot. What's going on? This stream is basically calling out Liverpool fans that are just crying about Arsenal fans stealing the chance. And United spent 60 million on retiring Casemiro. Yeah, I don't like the Northland Forever song. It's dead. I hate it. It's got three little birds. That's the nuts. Everton and Poole used to share Upton Park before they got their own stadium. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. You know what I mean? You're the originators, man. You know what I mean? You had to call yourself Liverpool so people knew what you were. You know what I mean? Because Everton's in Liverpool. You know what I mean? You lot had to let everybody know we're in Liverpool, mate. That's what you man had to do. It's not, you know what I mean? Imagine when Arsenal moved from South London to North London, we just called ourselves London FC. You know what I mean? But you man had to make sure. I want to talk about originality and copying and shit. You know what I mean? Stole a whole blueprint from Everton, let's just call it. Not sure which club started first. Short bin dippers. Yeah, it was Everton. These men have got they're scared. These men are scared. I'm telling you. The Liverpool fans are talking way too much on us for a bunch that apparently don't see us as a threat. Yeah, we're not a threat, but they're all over the place when we make a signing, chant, and beat a team convincingly. They're all over us, and they can't stop it. You know what I mean? Fear. They got yeah. Art's got Bob Marley's Three Little Birds, kicks ass on the terraces. I don't understand that. I don't know what's going on with Ajax, to be fair. Big up YG. We can't even enjoy the Eze transfer without people crying. Why is it only Arsenal fans? It's a special hatred for Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like, people see Arsenal, because what scares people is Arsenal being successful again. It scares people. And because we're trying to fight for league titles now, it's scaring them even more, because they just about handled it when we're winning FA Cups. They just about handled it. But the league is where people are crossing the line. Arsenal must make a statement this weekend, please. We better make a statement. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down the feed. The only thing Arsenal won't copy from Liverpool fans is success. You know what I mean? I just remember pre-COVID, you know, when Liverpool were just, you know, a spicy. Oh, I probably couldn't even call them a spicy Blackburn at that time. And even though they were seeing success, we were seeing ours a little bit. Now, and I can't really blame Liverpool fans, but now they're talking like everything that they won, everything that they have in their trophy cabinet was all won in this. They're acting like they've been Man City these past 5-6 years, winning trebles and retaining trophies. Liverpool haven't retained a trophy since 1984, I think it was. That's the last time they've retained a trophy, by the way. If they'd have won the EFL Cup against Newcastle last season, that would have been the first time retaining a trophy. So basically, in my existence, Liverpool have never retained a trophy. You know what I mean? In my existence. These men can't even retain a Community Shield. Talking about originality. You know what I mean? Talking about, oh, you won't copy success, or copy retaining a trophy. We did that 10 years ago. Just copy that. It's all I've got right now. Oh, Christ. It's because Arsenal fans worries about Arsenal first and these other fans can't take it. YG for the clip, search YouTube. You can't enjoy enough, man. But see Arsenal content creators making thousands of videos about other clubs, bad at Arsenal Twitter rage baiters. Back in a bit, YG, you need to watch Said's tears video. I might stick it on here just to play just a little bit of it. Liverpool are getting cocky. They have not reached the heights City did a few years ago. They just better pray that they take care of their business. Might be an unpopular opinion, but singing like this when getting thrashed doesn't make you the best fan in the world. It makes you a bunch of weirdos. So I take it those are the Leeds fans then. No, yeah, they're the Leeds fans. I think just when I thought I was just as I thought I was finishing. So this Josh LFC guy, he's even replied to himself. So what's he saying? Arsenal announcing contracts with It Was Always Arsenal. Generally, do they have anything authentic about them? So wait, hold on. Who had it first then? They took the effing cheers a chance. So is that what it is? These men are seriously rattled, you know. These man, I'm telling you, these men are seriously rattled by anything. Crying to me and I'm not having it. Let's have a look. It's not always about Liverpool, you melt. And you lot took the chant of other clubs. Welcome to football, where chants are used by multiple clubs. They took You Never Walk Alone. I can't be asked reading all that, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to Google it. I mean, it says Liverpool fans were the first to sing it, but anyway, sing it anyway. So, but I mean, there might be some disputes about that, but because I've heard that before that apparently it was stolen, but you know, what we do know is Everton were the original Liverpool. They were the club in Liverpool, and then Liverpool, had to peel away. You know what I mean? So apparently there's still that. Oh, okay. Just giving yourself headaches over chanting captions for announcements, bro. You Liverpool fans are so weird. It was always Arsenal was used for Olivier Giroud announcement about the chant. Every football club remixed all the chants to give it a rest. Yeah, just like back in 2020, FA Cup final, always 14. I bet they'll have something to say about that, Liverpool fans. Oh, you stole that from us. So if Liverpool have always 20, then can we say you stole that idea from us then? By that logic. Anything Liverpool who copy and paste everything from us is a good one. The grief grow up. I'm noticing we're in trend of you lot and seeing how unhappy these you think Liverpool fans are the equivalent of that person who see another one. See? You want to be us so bad. We know that's a Liverpool fan. See? They are the equivalent of somebody who is wealthy and you think, well, if the person's wealthy and financially stable and everything like that, then they're automatically happy. And it turns out they're the most depressed fucker on earth. That's Liverpool fans. They are currently champions of England right now. And right now, their biggest worry is 2-2 bit of chance being stolen from a club that has been shown we can finish second. We're good at finishing second. So, as it stands, we're not a threat to you, man. But this is Liverpool fans for you. Hashtag not all of them. They want to be you so bad. Effing nickname is Aguna, state of it. He said, wow, is fucking pathetic as well. Absolutely no one wants to be a effing scouser. The delusion is unreal with you little victims. You cannot live your life in happiness, it seems. Yeah, apparently we want to be Liverpool so bad. Apparently. I mean, if you're talking about we want your success, that's something different. You know what I mean? But y'all are talking like we just want to be you completely. Fam, you want to be Everton. And you exceeded them. Well done. Egal tweets. Everyone is upset Arsenal fans enjoying themselves instead of cooking Spurs or for getting hijacked. And now they are upset Arsenal fans are doing the Jokeris celebration when everyone agreed it was cold when he was doing it in Portugal. You think Liverpool fans wouldn't have been doing that Jokeris celebration? Talk about you never walk alone. You think they wouldn't have been doing that? You think United fans wouldn't have been doing it? We saw a man like Rooney doing it. In fact, I've got the clip right here.
Saying the 237 million that Jim dashed into the club, raised man's PSR limit so we could spend more money. What's man talking about? We're doing a mad thing. Hey, Jokeris next, my brother.
Bro, I hate your club, I swear down.
You know what I mean? I mean, one of my overlays covered the part where he does do that, but it's in the thumbnail of the video of that. But yeah, you think some Liverpool fan, because we know what Liverpool fans are like anyway. You think if Jokeris signed for Liverpool and he was bagging goals like Salah had been doing for him, there'll be a Liverpool fan that would do that, and it would say you'd never walk alone on his hands. But then the same fuckers now want to talk about originality, mate. Fam, Everton was here before you. You know what I mean? Talking about originality. You know what I mean? The one club that can't talk about that is a club that you were formed because of appeal way. You know what I mean? It's like Venom, innit? He needs to separate himself from the ink or whatever the hell it is. That was y'all. You know what I mean? Everton had to get away from you, man. Y'all had to form your own shit. And it worked because you're far more successful than Everton. But don't talk about originality, please. People stealing your chance. You know what I mean? You called yourselves Liverpool so people knew what you were, fam. Because you knew if you called yourselves anything else, people knowing what Everton is, you know what the deal was. Get out of here. Y'all something else. Homework, copiers, FC. Go on. Hit me with it. Yeah. Redmen TV, I see on the thing there. So a Liverpool fan. Yeah. Quick, what's a good Gooner song we can copy when we sign Isak? Oh, that's right. They don't have any bunch of plastics. I hope these men don't get Isak now, but they'll get him. You know, from Liverpool, thought you'd appreciate a bit of beef. Oh! Couldn't type my message in full because of the app blocking and banning the word I said. Right. So search a clip called Hate Written 3 times. A rapper light skinned like ice tea. Should be on the thumbnail. Why? What's it about? Imagine crying about a chant and in the same breath say Arsenal fans are the worst. They are something else. Tanya. Something else. Both Saka and Odegaard are not as it's not as bad as expected. So you know, we don't want no bad injuries around here. Eagles the most sensitive scrub Teta fanatic going. We will see. Yeah. Imagine lies about injuries all the time in Russia. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, Saka's going to start at Anfield. That's the problem. In all fairness, I'd start Madueke on the right hand side. In all fairness, but he won't do it. He won't do that. And this is exactly what I'm talking about his rotation. For reasons why Saka and all the guys have it. Yeah. He'll throw him back in straight away. At least under Wenger, he wouldn't have done that like that. Okay, when Liverpool copied Tottenham for their Isak song or Napoli or other European clubs, your fan base has no soul, you have to import it. It's so embarrassing. The desperation to be us, so unbearable. You'll never go on alone. They need to find shame. Miserable Scousers FC. They're an absolute joke, Paul. What's next? You never walk alone. Yeah. If we win the league, yeah, that's what we're singing. Second, when it comes to chance 2. These men are so salty, man. They are the Mr. Beans of the Prem, mate. So by that logic, you might have been trying to copy Man United for all these years while they were winning league titles on your head top, overtaking your record when they did at the time. Then, you know what I mean? Like we could just keep doing that. Saka has regressed into a Salah type, offer nothing, cover it up type player, tipping back to 6v1, 6-1v1s completed. Saka's peak is Salah's flaw. If Salah had a Saka-esque season, they'd call him a wash bum and ask for Saudi to come in. We can beat any team in the world after playing against Arsenal. Just drop points to Fulham FC. Yeah, that's what they were talking about. That's what they were talking like. If we play like this against everybody else, mate, fam, that's a big if. Because Man United were always going to play like that against us. They got fooled by it. You know what I mean? They got fooled by it. I'm so triggered over the Eze chant, I can't even lie. Oh, hook, line, and sinker, man. It's just... Oh, I don't want to put that clip watching of that guy hitting that guy on the floor. So triggered, you know. These Liverpool fans are something else, you know. Here we go. What's this? Honestly, cannot wait for tomorrow night. Would be a beautiful statement to beat the team that's caused all of this noise without playing the man they unsettled. Back us to win 100%. That's a Newcastle fan. Liverpool sent the British transfer record bidding since it was rejected. Have done nothing. The only noise has been from Jordis crying their eyes out. That's funny coming from you, man, because all you man have done is cry your eyes out because Trent wanted to leave you, man. And you were talking about, oh, but why did we get no money? Fucking crybabies. You know what I mean? Absolute crybabies. You will beg any other player to leave their club to come to you, man. Talking about, oh, well, if you want success, come to us, mate. You know what I mean? But yeah, Trent wanted to get some more success and he saw it elsewhere other than Liverpool, and y'all were crying, talking about, why are you leaving for free, mate? Why didn't you at least let us get some money? Money that ain't going in your pocket, by the way. I mean, you man turned into a bunch of bitches. Yeah. The second Trent was like, fam, I'm out. And y'all just won the league. Y'all turned into a bunch of bitches. They have no... Oh yeah, I've just seen that one. Let's just look a little bit more. And so the Arsenal fan tweets, they still are Cheers a chant. What the fuck is a Cheers a chant? Guy played like 4 games for Liverpool. He has a chant, laugh my ass off. Exactly. A guy that barely touches grass for these man, and they're talking about a chant for him. But we're the cringe fucking fan base. All right then. We're so cringe, aren't we? They have a chant for a player that barely touches grass for them in a Liverpool shirt. They have a whole chant, and they still know the chant. Because I'd have thought if the player's barely playing, you probably forget the chant because he's just not there enough. But we're the cringe ones. Remember that, guys. We're the cringe ones. I mean, played like 4 games, came on in a cup final, scored a goal for you, weren't enough. You allowed Newcastle to win the first trophy in 70 years on your head top. And then you're talking about you stole a chant that was from us about a player that doesn't see any games at all, pretty much. Yikes. And I bet Liverpool fans came to that like flies on shit. Eze hasn't put one foot on your training ground yet. Well, he actually has. But us having a chant for Eze, who's just come in. If Eze doesn't play, if Eze only plays about 4 games, then it's a case of, well, the chant's probably going to die out now. That's the point. Y'all had a chant for your player, and it turns out now he barely even touches the grass. And y'all still have that chant in your head to the point where you can identify it when somebody else sings it about their other players now. I thought you man would have forgotten what a cheers it was. Zero identity, zero history, and you wonder why no club takes you seriously, respects you in the slightest. And that is a Liverpool fan, yeah. Zero history. Yeah, okay. All right. Bro, Eze has 0 games and you stole a chant. Well, okay then, Liverpool fans. How much money do you want to bet that Eze has more appearances for Arsenal than Chiesa will for Liverpool for this season? How much do you want to bet? I don't think you want to do that. So, yeah. If we go by the retired logic, yeah, you never walk alone is stolen too. By that logic, how many games does Eze play for Arsenal, you melt? Illusion morons, a lot of you. I know what the reply will be, because like if we're talking about how many games have been played, how much money do you want to bet he makes more appearances for Arsenal than Chiesa will for you lot? Yeah, there's no rebuttal to that. So the reply will be, how much do you want to bet that Chiesa wins a trophy before Eze does, mate? Guarantee it. But by that logic, anyway, Eze won more trophies than Chiesa in 2025. So make of it what you will. So it's not a chance because he hasn't played many games. What? You lot will honestly try and justify anything your club does. It's fine. Just admit you copied it. Eze also hasn't played a game for your club, and you've created a chance. So your point has 0 weight. No, the point still has a weight because, like we said, Eze is gonna if he's not gonna be our guaranteed starter, he's guaranteed to see more than 4 fucking games. That what's guaranteed is Eze, unless injury. What's guaranteed is he's going to make more appearances than Chiesa will. That's guaranteed. Y'all had a chance thinking Chiesa was going to be seeing games quite a lot. Turns out he isn't anymore. And now you can identify that chant was stolen for a player that you all have probably forgotten about. Another Liverpool fan. Guys, can you see the pattern now? Can you see the pattern? I'm hoping you can see it. A goal cannon upon my chest. We are the men who make us best. A team that plays the Arsenal way and end up trophyless in May. That's coming from a Liverpool fan. So obviously, again, crying about stolen chant. Any normal club has fans and online fans. Arsenal just have one set. They are the most chronically online artificial fan base going, adapting the Chiesa song almost word for word as well. The first club that's fallen to digital age. Just for clarification, he will be a Liverpool fan. I mean, the little 2 for Tesco meal deal. So yeah, you can see the point, guys. Arsenal come up with a somewhat original challenge. Impossible. So yeah, like I said, guys, this is just to point out this fan base that we're talking about, where they are just so emotional, and they have the audacity to try and say anything to Newcastle fans with the whole Isak transfer. They have the gall to say anything about it to them. Go to war. It's just another regular match day for us. What the fuck is wrong with these lot? Fam, the last time they played you, man, they beat you in a cup final. I think they have a right to think, yeah, let's have these lot now. You know what I mean? You man handed them their first trophy in 70 years. You know what I mean? Slot is a spicy pellet. No, he's not even that. It's not even that. No, Slot is a B-Tech Pellegrini. Pellegrini won the EFL Cup on his first attempt against a Northeast side, by the way, and then won the league with it. That's facts. You know what I mean? Slot winning the league. I ain't disputing that. But you also didn't win the EFL Cup final that you were in, which could have been part of a double. These are the people calling Arsenal cringe. What's this?
He won the song for 20 and his name is on the song. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right.
God damn. What the fuck, y'all got?
Yeah.
Ah!
I understand that Slot winning the league title, but I just want to say that if we'd have won the league and we did something like this for Arteta, we'd get clowned to shit for it. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say, guys. Today we prove we can beat everybody in the Premier League. And you, man, your attack hasn't scored a single goal yet. You missed a penalty. You, man are something else. I told Man United fans, yeah. I told that fan base, don't get fooled by what you see with how you play against Arsenal. Don't get fooled by that. And you did. Catch your comments. It's a good clip to add to the menu. Like, I'm trying to understand and waiting. All right. That clip will be. Wait, so what does the rapper do? What does he say? Did you know last season this Man U game would probably have been a draw? No improvements there. In fact, did they not draw to Fulham last season? When I was listening to the mid-table, they are just battling to dispute King of the Mid. This is the thing. Like, it's just the same. It's just going to be the same thing again for these, man. You know what I mean? Their best performance to this day is still going to be us. Yesterday was a feel-good day for us. I'm not going to lie. It was. The Eze signing and then man like Glock 14 with a brace. You know what I mean? Also, another recommended clip YG to add to the list. I concur, Zabi. They saw Trent as a luxury that can make the club money. How they could treat their homegrown legend like that we treated Xhaka better when he left. See, Liverpool fans like this. You never walk alone is a facade for a lot of these Liverpool fans. You know what I mean? Because they don't really mean it. It's just something to sing and try and show that they're a classy fan base. You know what I mean? Talking about, oh, but we want money. I explained this in my stream when I was talking about it. You know what I mean? Oh, but I want money. So you didn't care. You didn't care about none of this. He was a homegrown talent, no nothing. You cared about getting money from him. You know what I mean? Sound no different than these gal that are just with a guy just so they can extract money from him. You know what I mean? Y'all fake. You know what I mean? But then you want to talk to others about originality. Fuck out of here, man. We are cringe, but Pool are taking the biscuit and the cake with the king of cringe. Watched a lot of size videos, no car park settings, but classic side as usual. Never learning. Is he copying with his stream? I might stick it on in a second. YG went mad. I'm only catching up to his comments. We can dream players and managers will have to make it to reality. Start season, still optimistic. Glad I don't use Twitter, so you know there's toxic Liverpool fans making that platform even worse towards Arsenal fans. Yep, it was like this when we beat City 5-1. YG, I need the haters clip. This stream, haters everywhere. Who says that? Every match day is war, and these old boys need to be careful before they slip and break a hip. They're getting trolled for beating them at Old Trafford. We can't win. I'm telling you, somebody else, there's going to be another team that's going to get battered this season. And we're going to have Liverpool fans coming out saying some shit. I hope we take care of Liverpool this weekend, man. Ruben 10 Amorim. I'm telling you, 10 Amorim. You know what I mean? Gosh. Seeing 2 minutes of Rams reaction, it's a struggle to defend all the mediocrity. Well, I might have to take a little trip to YouTube. So, in fact, while I do that, we'll just go.
Saying the 237 million that Jim dashed into the club, raised man's PSR limit so we can spend more money. What's man talking about? We're doing a mad thing. Hey, Yokerez next, my brother.
Bro, I hate your club, I swear down.
Yokerez next, bro. Man like Tommy Egan, blood. I told you, man, he's rolling fruit. He's rolling through. It's mad. It's long for everyone, blood. Okay. I said that Yokerez is open to Man United, bro. So that means he's coming, basically. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know. On the ground, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Your brother, you're levitating. You've been levitating since the
flip-flop season and Buemo, Cunha, and fucking Yokerez, blood. Tommy.
Bro, you've been levitating, bro. You've been levitating since that.
Let's get into it, guys.
Back to life, back to reality.
Soul to soul, whole time.
Yeah, man, this is a long season.
Well, y'all getting excited because you had a good performance against Arsenal. What happened to that?
Oh my God, man. What's changed? You do that against Arsenal, you put in a positive performance, and then it's back to reality.
What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? I told you. That's why, as a United fan, you should never, ever, 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 ever look at what you do against Arsenal as a means as to how your season is going to pan out. That is just an anomaly. I told you, I know United fans better than they know themselves. I told you this. You know what I mean? I know how they think. I know how they move. I know how they think. I know when they're inhaling and exhaling. That's how in depth I know these man. I can see what they're thinking before they say it. You know what I mean? My spidey sense is tingling when I see the pattern that I see from these men. I know when I see some positivity of a performance from these men, I know how these men think. You heard him. You heard him. Y'all heard it.
Man. What has changed? You do that against Arsenal, you put in a positive performance, and then it's back to reality. We played well for 15 minutes. Amorim, Manchester United players, the game is not 15 minutes, it's 90 plus minutes. What the hell was that? No game plan, no idea, holes in the middle of the park, substitutions, no impact. Yet again, we're clueless. We're nearly 1 year into Ruben Amorim and we look clueless. We're bringing on players and they look lost out there. They look like puppets. The manager has got to get a grip. You have minimal time available. There is minimal time available for you, Amorim. 10 games. 10 games to show why this football team needs to bring it on points.
Ruben, 10, Amorim.
7 wins in 28. Build results. We need results. I sound like a script here, man. We need results, Ruben Amorim. You need results. We can talk about performances. We can talk about this. We can talk about that. We need results, Ruben Amorim. You can get...
But all your man was talking about when you lost against Arsenal was, oh, the performance, though, mate. The performance. The performance. That's all you man cared about. Now you just talk about just get a result now. Hang on a minute. Well, when we played shit and got a result, you man had a lot to say about it. Now it's you man on the other end of the stick now. You can't even get a result. And your best performance was the game that you lost. Oh my days.
Pokeball, go!
Let off by games against Arsenal when you show intent. The games right now is where it matters. Fulham away.
We'll see.
Fulham away is where we need to secure 3 points. What does this team, what does it embody? What do we do? The wing backs don't overload enough. The midfield has no part in the game. And when things go wrong, we go up top, we go up long. We played for 15 minutes. I swear down to you, take me back to that first 15 minutes. We played some good football. One touch, give and go. We played for 15 minutes. When things go wrong, we go up top, we go up long. We played for 15 minutes. I swear down to you, take me back to that first 15 minutes. We played some good football. One touch, give and go. We arguably should have been tuning up in the first 10 minutes. But this is what happens, guys. And this is what you don't realize. The game is based on momentum. You have to strike while the iron's hot. Cunha must score, but Manchester United cannot lose their shape, lose their head, because they're not fans. You're professional footballers, you're tacticians, you're managers, you're employed to do stuff. We are fans.
And you lot fall for it hook, line, and sinker every single time, my friend. You keep falling for it. When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn? Oh, shit. I shouldn't have done that. I accidentally took the other tab away. Gosh. There you are. They fall for it every single time. Amorim is out of his depth. Man like Staffy. Simply unacceptable. How long does this continue? That's from Culture Cams. Same old story from a man like Ronnie.
Ruben Amorim is making it extremely difficult to trust him. Today was a joke, innit? Today was an absolute joke. Obviously, people were a bit annoyed at the starting 11. It was the same as the Arsenal game. People are like, yo, why are we still not playing Sesko? We got a striker. Why are we not playing the striker? Whatever. I give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, you know what? We played well against Arsenal, even though it's a completely different style of game to a Fulham. We played well.
You should never look at what you did playing well against Arsenal. You should never ever look at that. This should have been a restart. How you play this Fulham game should have been the restart. A clean slate. That's the mistake. I'm telling you, I know these men better than they know themselves.
Enough that he could say, you know what, we'll keep it the same for argument's sake, bro. But bro, the same problems, the same issues are rising, lack of big chances created, and then rubbish substitutions. What do they say the definition of insanity is, bro? Because
the same thing over and over and expecting
that's what Ruben Amorim is showing right now. This brother consistently makes poor substitutions, picks poor teams. And people used to blame the players. But bro, we got a goalkeeper coming in imminently in the next couple days. After that, you're looking at Ruben Amorim pretty much being given a whole new team. Pretty much a whole new team. Fair enough, a few of the players came in before Ruben, but the first summer window under Ineos still counts because they're new players. They're players that weren't at the club before. This guy cannot coach his way out of a fucking Sainsbury's bag, bro.
Way.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough at all. This system is not bringing out the best in anyone. And it's actually nullifying more players than I've ever seen, bro. How can you have so much quality and creativity on the pitch in Cunha, in Mbumo, Ahmad, if you want to add Bruno into that, bro? After the shocker he had today, I don't class him as a creative player, but he gets numbers. How can you have all these players on the pitch and still struggle to create anything, bro? How? But nobody's looking at the system, bro. We need a goal. This brother brought on 2 centre-backs. Like, what are we talking about? A man will turn around and say that we should give this brother time and that I'm negative.
You should
I
give him
said
time.
that I needed 3 wins out of the first 5 games.
Way.
Looks like we're not going to get that now because we've already lost 1 and drawn 1. So now we need to win the next 3. Probably not going to happen. So I'm already leaning towards sacking this guy right now. That's where I am. I'm already there. 2 games into the season because people said last season he didn't have a preseason, even though the whole season that he did have equated to multiple preseasons. What about Thomas Frank?
I swear this guy was saying about the Ruben Amorim's season last season was his preseason.
What about Thomas Frank that just went to the Etihad?
Off the rack, blood, I'm telling you.
Your manager's cutting shapes and that. You know what I'm saying? Your manager could never. You know, like that's what we're doing, fam. You know what I'm saying? Look at my manager throwing up gang signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, you know.
I've seen him do it.
And these Adidas Oswegos with no socks, blood. So, bro, when I saw my guy with the Valentino hoodie, yeah, and the Moncler jacket, yeah, I was like, all right, cool. Proper manager now. Sleeve rolled up, big bezel on the wrist, blood.
Just help me to understand.
Brother,
I was like, yeah, my manager's here, bro. Like, Arteta needs to get down to Bista, blood. I'm telling you, bro, because it's looking peak, bro.
We got us another one.
Man stressing him out. These men are saying, oh, yeah, them Arsenal fans are zesty, blood, talking about, oh, we got the best looking Spaniard and all them things there. Bro, when I saw my guy with the Valentino hoodie, yeah, and the Moncler jacket, yeah, I was like, all right, cool. Proper manager now. Sleeve roll.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And
now we got a real manager.
Hey, yo, I just unmuted my mic, yo. What are you saying? Can you hear, man? Yeah? You can hear, man?
Bruv, you see my manager dancing with Leacher and that. Men out here cutting shapes, you know. See, the hips don't lie, blood. 10 Heisenberg, blood. 10 fucking Heisenberg, blood. 10 fucking Heisenberg, blood.
Do you know what I mean? So, nah, bro.
Man, I'm doing this podcast with brands, man. What's going on, blood? This guy's naming every brand under the sun.
Bro, Amarim
when
is.
You see me wear it, I don't hear none of these
Bro,
compliments.
nah, because my manager, you know what the wickedest thing is, yeah? Man's got a 39-year-old manager that's already won 6 trophies. And he dresses like the man them, so it's just killing me because he's all Portuguese and that. You know the ones there. So when man see him when I saw a man in the Moncler thing looking like Kane Tejada, bro, I was dying, blood.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
I was dying. Like him and Kobe Mino. And the thing is, yeah, it's like Marcus Rashford went away on holiday.
Well, let's move on to the weekend's games. You know them right there. Arsenal got Nottingham Forest.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
tough
saying?
game.
Brother, come on, Forest, blood. I'm telling you, fam, because the way that walking Malteser tried to cook me, blood, I swear down on that farm, bro. I swear down. And it's so funny, yeah, because when we was upstairs and that guy said that these Arsenal fans behave like they're Barcelona, yeah, when they
facts.
won the league in 20 years, bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He wasn't wrong.
What's hilarious is the fact that I know where we are, innit, bruv? Like, bruv, man, like flipping Robbie, yeah, he's the
There we are. I zoomed in on my screen, but
Dog with his dusty suit off the rack, blood. I'm telling you.
Your manager's cutting shapes and that. You know what I'm saying? Your manager could never. You know, like that's what we're doing, fam. You know what I'm saying? Look at my manager throwing up gang signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, you know.
And you know the illest thing? Ten Hag. Ruben Amorim has still registered 0 back-to-back wins for Man United in the league. Whereas Thomas Frank, it's took him 2 Premier League games to do that. Jesus. Anyways, I'm going to leave the stream here. So, yeah. United fans, hook, line, and sinker. They fall for it every single time. Liverpool fans, a bunch of crying little bitches. Crying about, you stole our chance. You know what I mean? Celebrate that you 20 times league titles, 6 Champions Leagues, because that's all you man are going to bang on about for the next God knows how many years anyways, if you were to win nothing from now, or none of those trophies from now anyway. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, innit? You know what I mean? Don't talk about originality when you man are not the original Liverpool team. Everything are. You know what I mean? Don't talk about originality. Don't do that, fam. Anyways, guys, big up to all yous in the chat every single time. Like the stream, share the stream, comment, subscribe to the channel for all the socials. The links are in the description below. And yeah, I will see you guys in another one. Them fools telling us we're wrong to want Teta out. Trophy less than 5 years. They want Amber out in less than a year. I'm telling you that they can't handle nothing that we've had to go through. They'll tap out. Mind you, don't forget that clip for the haters. Player haters. So it's Ice-T, yeah? By Neil. Hold on, let me go to it quickly. Hold on. Neil 777. So what's the clip? I'm on that channel now. Oh, hit. Oh, I see. Clip's all right. I don't know if I'll use it though. I do prefer the accusations one though.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And
I do prefer that one though. I just need to remember that I've got it in here. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Yeah, peace out. And as I said, if Arsenal were to get their hands on the league title, be sure to sing You'll Never Walk Alone, because I am going to troll the shit out of Liverpool fans should that happen. So they better pray it doesn't happen. They better pray we just fail like we usually do. You know what I mean? They better pray that we're just going to fail again, because we've got the manager that fails. So anyways, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.